What is up, guys? It is the John Gasm coming at you today, back on the road. It is New Year's Day. Happy New Year's. This is your guys' weekly bonus video number 2. And today we are going to be talking a little bit about New Year's resolutions. Me personally, had a great New Year's Eve. Went and saw a friend from college, stayed at his house, gracious host, met a lot of really cool people. Didn't get a New Year's kiss. Oh no, because for some reason that's something that we value. You know, it was a good time. Had a really great time, and I hope you guys all had a really good time too. And after hearing and seeing people talk about, it's weird that you can see people talk about stuff now, like on Twitter. Like you read it, you're seeing the text. It's kind of weird. Anyway, after hearing and seeing so many people talk about their New Year's resolutions and how, you know, 2014 was kind of a bust, and how this is the year that they're gonna change. The same posts that you see every year around this time. I kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that because it's something that I've always thought was kind of like, I don't know, I feel like New Year's resolutions need to be thought of as in a different way. Like, this sounds kind of hipstery, I guess. I don't know, I made fun of some kid last year for being a hipster and saying this, because this kid has a very holier than thou attitude and was like, I'm better than you. This is like, I don't need the new year to change myself for the better. It's just another day. Shut up. That's not what I'm saying. It's kind of what I'm saying. I feel like the new year is thought of in too many ways as the time when people will change. Like, when the new year comes around, let me tell you, I'm gonna start going to the gym. That's my resolution. I'm gonna get in good shape. When the new year comes around, I am going to start eating healthier. I'm gonna start studying more. I'm gonna start reading more. I don't think that's what the new year should be. I think the new year is the checkpoint to look over yourself as a human being, everything that you did this year, and evaluate your progress, and decide what areas you need to focus on more, but ultimately focus on just being a better you. Because my philosophy in life, I may have talked about this before, I'm not sure. I want to be the best version of myself that I can be. I don't want to have any wasted potential. I don't want to take any ideas to the graveyard. My goal, and I think this is not an unhealthy goal, is to be perfect. And I think that should be a lot of people's goal. It's not possible, but I think it's a good bar to have for yourself. As long as you realize that it's not possible. I don't know, if you want to be perfect at everything, you know, that's impossible. Like I just said 10 times. But if that's your goal, then you will improve in a lot of aspects of life. Like for me, for example, I am happy with the amount of progress that I've made in a lot of areas of my life. Whether it's YouTube, this past year I've gained like 34,000 subscribers. That's crazy. That's crazy for somebody like me who's smaller. This past year, I found a studio that I want to work with, that's run by great people, and I'm going to be signing the contracts today. This past year, I got into the best shape that I've been in my entire life. I figured out how to style my hair. I don't know how it looks now. Now it doesn't look great, but it's a little more trivial thing. This semester, I got some of the best grades that I've ever gotten in school. You know, I am happy with where I'm at. And I'm using this new year not as a time to think, okay, this is when I'm going to start improving, but as a time to think, all right, now that the new year started, let's look at my progress and let's see what areas I could have focused on more. Because I don't know, I'm a firm believer that you always need to be bettering yourself or bettering somebody else's life. If you're not doing either of those consistently, then you're wasting your time. that sounds kind of harsh, but that's like actually my belief. There's a lot of great people who maybe don't focus on themselves and do focus on, instead of improving themselves, improving other people. And there's nothing wrong with that either. Well, I don't see why you can't do both. But some people want to focus on one or the other. You know what I mean? And like I said, as long as you're focusing on at least one, I think that's great. Me personally, I want to focus on myself. And I also don't think that's very, very selfish to want to do. I want to be the best me that I can be. But as a result, I want to take that best me and use it to help other people. You know what I mean? You understand? I hope so. Checking the map. Siri's going to interrupt me in 4 miles. Actually, I'm going to turn Siri off. Using my phone while driving. Give me a ticket. I am a rebel. Rock on. So what I'm saying is take this year take this time to not say, this is when I'm going to start doing this specific thing, but take this time to change your attitude in life to, I am going to make all of the changes I need so that I can start my path, my journey to being the best me. Whether it's with school, whether it's with your overall health, dieting, fitness, whether it's with what you're doing in your free time with YouTube, even though that's more of a job for me now than just free time. If you want to be the best Guitar Hero player in the world, that's another thing. I'm pretty good at Guitar Hero too, so I kind of have that covered. I'm not the best, but I'm good. I can play an expert. I never beat Through the Fire and Flames though. I got like 85% through it. That second solo, man, I'm telling you, the second solo was nuts. It was BS they made you play piano key notes for some of the guitar riffs, so that's ridiculous. So yeah, that's kind of where my mindset's at. Like for me, I don't really have that many specific goals, man. I want to get in better shape, I want to get more subscribers, I want to get better grades, and I want to make more friends. That's it. And I want to find ways that I can help other people, and this is a very limited way. But it's something I want to kind of get a message out there, and eventually I'll remake a video that's similar to this when I get a little bit more subscribers and this message can affect a little bit more people. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not saying this message is wasted now, and I'm not saying this is a super good message either. I don't want to come across as kind of cocky, being like, I know best. People need to be like me. But I feel like more people having this attitude would be beneficial for society. You understand? Alright, getting on the highway. So now my talking is going to be very muffled by the sounds of my car accelerating to keep up with these crazy drivers. Something else I kind of want to say to go along with that, not to keep beating a dead horse. Take this time to think, not of things that you should start doing, but things that you should keep doing and things that you should do less. Think about what you're doing in life that might be hindering your potential a little bit. Alcohol hinders a lot of people's potential. Drugs, narcotics, all that stuff does. Maybe there's something that you're doing in life, it doesn't have to be drinking, that is hindering your potential. And I don't know. Not to try to get all like emotional and like make this video super serious, but I just think it's something that everybody needs to look at one point in their life, and I think everybody does. I think a lot of people wait until their midlife crisis, and I think this way is a good way to avoid a midlife crisis. You know, take risks, say yes to opportunities, make good friends. Don't waste your time on people who don't spend their time on you. You know, tit for tat. I don't know. Alright. Going the speed limit, man. You gotta. Oh, don't look at me. Fudge you. Fudge you for sure. I hate getting passed on the highway. I take it very personally. I'm like, where do you gotta go that's so important? Probably nowhere, you dork. This guy's gonna do the same thing. I guess I could go 5 over the speed limit if I want to. I'm just gonna wait till he passes me so it doesn't look like I'm speeding up so he can't pass me. Some dumb lady. I guess I shouldn't make this video longer than it needs to be. I've kind of quite a bit. I feel like since I don't have a script and there's no specific end of the video, I feel like I need to keep talking, but that's not the case. I just want to say, you guys, thank you for everything that you've done for me in the past year. I really appreciate it. You've come above and beyond a lot of my expectations, and I'm really happy with where I'm at right now. Whether it's with YouTube or school or anything, a lot of my success goes to you guys. You guys have really helped me become who I am today. Thank you so much for that. And I look forward to a good 2015, and I hope that you guys do too. So yeah, may the force be with you. Stay blazed.